Right, good morning, welcome back. Okay, firstly, thank you for all your kind comments and encouragement in the last video. That really was a nerve-wracking day, it truly was. Every one of those threads fought right until the last little tiny turn and then came out, and at any point it could have just sheared off flush and been a drilling and tapping exercise. But as it is, it wasn't, so there we are. Now, what that leaves behind is this mess. That is absolutely drowned in penetrating oil. It's all flaking off and horrible. 20 years of decay. When you've got an exhaust in the way and a radiator, you can't get in there to clean off the road salt, so it just sits there and festers. And here we are 2 decades on, and there's very little of that is still actually hanging on to the engine casings itself. So first of all, I've got to get all the flaky stuff off and then start a monumental degreasing exercise so that I can get some form of paint to stick to the front of that. So let's get cleaning it up first and see how we get on. Right, okay, 12:30 now, so 3 hours using that to achieve that. And if all I'd had instead was that, it would have taken 8 hours and would have looked as good as that by any means. So as is always poignant to say, thank you to our patrons for making our life so much easier. It is so much appreciated. Okay, very quickly, Simonize Tough Paint. Use that loads and loads of times in loads and loads of applications. It's chip resistant, heat resistant, oil resistant, well, everything resistant, and it's fantastic. Now, it's on the rocker covers of my Harley, and it's still there after loads of miles, and it gets red hot, especially the rear cylinder on a hot day, air-cooled engine. Fantastic, perfect for that, but it stays glossy for about 12 hours. You really need to just walk away from it. Now that won't be touchable even tomorrow, because it's still really sticky. It takes time to cure. So that's about 4 days before I come near that. And I have to make a small apology there, because I said at the end of the last video that I want to show you what these are for. Now these are 3 header pipes that my good friend made for me to get me started, because I want to make my own exhaust. This was beyond me. Bending these to this exact profile, well, that was really difficult, and it was all done on a mandrel bender and so on. But now I know I've got those. They bolt nicely into the head, and that's where I wanted to make a small apology. I had planned to bolt them in today, into the bike, and say, look at them, they look cool, and then explain that I was going to make a 3-into-1 exhaust up along the side of the bike, scrambler, styly sort of thing. Now, whether I can do that remains to be seen. It's absolutely outside my welding skill set. I've never done anything like that before. It's pushing new boundaries, and that's what it's all about. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge. I can bend it up if I really wanted to, but I'm going to use pre-made bends. You can buy the bends, a 90 and a 180 and a 30 and so on, and you just cut them up and you piece it together and you tack it all together. And I've got a demon TIG welder that I know can make a really nice job of welding it all up. I might even have a go myself with the MIG and grind it back. Who knows? New ground, new territory. Anyway, until that cures, I can't do anything. So in the next video, I'm going to jump back on the Hayabusa and make a number plate holding bracket thingy. You'll see. I'll see you then. Ride safe.